companies. Opening in the 1930s, Miller expanded with the construction of its iconic tower and new terminal in 1961. As late as the 1990s, it was still pretty easy for anyone to stroll up to the arrival and departure gates with minimal screening. Parking was fairly close and cost $6 a day. Anyone who drove I-35 near that airport will remember watching those jetliners land and what seemed only a few feet above the highway. The joke at the time was that drivers could wave at the airplane passengers and the passengers would wave back. But nearly 70 years after it opened, the end was near. Surrounded by neighborhoods, Miller had no place to grow. It was to be shut down and torn up. And so on the last night of Miller Airport, dignitaries boarded a jetliner for a short flight to ABIA. The trip only took a few minutes. It took a lot longer for the procession of baggage carts and airport equipment to get from Miller to ABIA on that last night. A mile-long caravan at 5 miles an hour moving to its home at the new airport. And with that pre-dawn parade, Miller Airport faded into history.
Visited Texas, making stops in Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston. Tonight we take a look back at that visit. KVU's Bob Buckaloo has the backstory.
It was an arrival like no other, a sleek Concorde jet landing at what was once known as Bergstrom Air Force Base. For the first time in history, a Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, visited Texas. A whirlwind trip, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, all in a quick 2 days. But enough time for the Queen to visit the state capitol as 8,000 people gathered outside on a 90-degree Austin day to catch a peek at royalty.
I am delighted to present Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
150 years ago, the British consul in Texas reported to our Foreign Office that Texans are rough and wild, but their consistency and courage are admirable.
Later that day, an invitation-only dinner at the LBJ Library on the University of Texas campus. In and out of Austin quickly, but just long enough for Austinites to take a break from their lives and enjoy that magical day from nearly 30 years ago. Bob Buckaloo, KVU News.